Hey everybody, and welcome to the Baked Alaskan. I'm doing some more painting today. I'm really hoping this is a better angle. I'm trying from my phone, so pardon me if I just check this, because last time it charged me a bunch of data because I didn't have enough bandwidth, I guess. So this is what we're doing today. If you can see that. I'm just going to tape it down, but first, before I do that, I'm going to send out a few notifications. So just bear with me. Alright. I'm just going to share this out. And see if anybody shows up. Alright, I guess that's all I can do right now. This back. Alright. So, as always, the first thing I do is tape down my portrait. And the reason I do that is because it creates a really nice border that you can use instead of matting. You can control how big your border is. You can kind of do effects, like with stuff coming out over the border or that kind of thing. Like, I think I don't know. I didn't leave much room here for the hair, so it might look funny if I go too deep with the border. Just go there. See how that looks. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm super relaxed today. It's Mother's Day. My mom passed away when I was 19, so I've been on my own for a while. This is really the first year, though, that I feel like I'm okay with that, being on my own. And that's pretty special, because it's been quite 20 years or so. Alright, so we're taped down. She requested some peace signs, so I have to remember that. I'm really dry. Okay. So, set that aside for a second. I'm gonna use my needleless syringe and put that in some of these colors. I need to get my other palette too. But for now, let's get some color. We're definitely gonna want some of this hot pink. That is a fun color. And I think that will go really nicely with some yellow. Some light blue. And what else? Correctly. And trying to think of, we need the yellow for the chick. Decisions, my friend. Kind of leaning towards purple, but I already have a blue. So it wouldn't be beyond the realm of possibility. I'm gonna do the other blue. Glad you helped me with that decision, folks. Let's see. Right, the other palette. Didn't have to go far, but I'm kind of like cramped over here, so I have to do a little spin around. Alright. Move these over here to soak. Now, I got face. Some lips, perhaps. Hair. And you're wondering what I'm doing. These were wet watercolors, and you know, when you get a Powerade, they have these plastic lids on them. Well, I saved mine. I have a bunch in a big coffee can. And I was like, I'm gonna do something crafty with these. But it turns out they make the perfect watercolor cups, because you can mix your own colors in here and put as much water as you need. And the best part is they don't blend or mix with other colors like on the palette. And you can refresh them and use them again and again if you keep your brush clean. I just like to say that I'm a novice. I've been doing this for about 3 to 5 years. I'm not quite sure which it is. But I by no means proclaim to be an expert, and I just am having fun here. But I'd love to share little tips and hope that you like that too. I know I'm probably not going to get anybody watching this because it's Mother's Day, but that's okay. And then probably nobody will watch the replay because it's too long. And that's okay too, I guess. I'm doing this for me. I was gonna make a video today, but then I thought I could say this all in here, and the very special few who watch will understand. Alright, enough of that. Let's see. Can you see what I'm doing if I hold it like this? Hope that's better than last time. I think it is. So, hold on a second. So what am I doing there? This is the one that I put all of the water in. Should keep that close. This one here. Yeah. I drew this a bit ago. A minute ago, as the kids say. Well, I guess nobody's coming, so I should just get on with it. Get on with it! We're gonna start with the chicken. Chicken. Be careful about the water here. This is really interesting, isn't it? I was hoping older hippie chick would pop in. This is kind of a surprise. I could have scheduled it, but I'm not that kind of person. At least when it comes to the internet. I get a little bit, how do you say, distracted. I'm very distractible. I'm using a dollar store brush. I don't really spend a lot of money on art supplies anymore because I am broke. But I met some really nice artists since joining or subscribing to Nicole's Art of Beauty, and it's just been really nice to talk to them. So I hope some of them watch this, because really Nicole's Art of Beauty is the reason why I'm doing this on camera right now and not by myself. I know it kind of takes a lot to like my style of drawing. I know it's not the most flattering, my version of people, but I want you to know that I think you're all beautiful, and I love drawing people's faces. It's like a connection. As it comes to life below your brush. And it really does come to life once you put the watercolor on it. One of my very good friends on here, Tia, is having some computer problems, so this is a shout out to Tia. I know it's a problem. And it really sucks because she depends so much on that computer, and I hope she comes back soon. I've actually been trying to get a hold of older hippie chick, but I haven't been able to get a hold of her lately, so I hope she's okay too. If she doesn't show up here in a little bit, I'm gonna start wondering. Sometimes I have to even stuff out. I get really obsessive about it, and then it ends up hurting the painting because it's too even and it just looks inauthentic. I mean, this looks inauthentic anyways because it's 2D, but it also just looks really bland, you know, when it's just there's no texture or nothing going on. sometimes when you rehydrate, you get little chunks in your watercolor, but usually I can just work them out on the brush. Like I said, these are just little hacks. So I got my walking poles, which should really help with my balance when I'm out for walks and hikes, and I'm really excited that it's going to offer me a little more mobility and a little bit help to get some exercise. I really cannot at this stage get around greatly, but I do my best. And I don't want to gain any more weight. This new medication seems to be making me gain weight, which really sucks because it's really helping my mental health, and I don't want to stop taking it. I just want to stop gaining weight, but it's a weird place to be when you know you're starving, but you just fucking ate, and you feel like people are judging you because you're fat already, and you're still eating, and you're just hungry, you know? Hungry. I can handle it most days, but sometimes when I'm medicating, I get a little out of control. On this new medication especially. It for that, and I'm not gonna wash my brush out before going into the lip color because it doesn't really matter. It's just a shade, touch darker. I feel like a little bit like Bob Ross right now. It's kind of cool. Nicole tells me all the time I should be a teacher, but I should start teaching at the culinary school here in town. I gotta lift this up. Sorry. Some days I just don't have the concentration for this. And my shakes, because I have MS, are too bad for me to paint. Those days I usually draw or color or something. I was playing a cello when I was learning music, but now my eyes are... I'm blind, and I can't wear my glasses. So, cello's on hold. Art is back in the front and center. It's gotta dry. It's what it looks like right now. So, while this dries a little bit, I'm gonna rinse my brush out. I need my J-cloth. This is a great trick. Get a J-cloth. I don't know if they have those in Americas anymore, because I've been in Canada so long, but when you pull out your brush, it's really, really wet, right? Especially with a big, thick brush like this. So I want to make sure that none of this drips on the painting, because I dipped it in deep and left it there. And I don't want it too thick, so this just wicks away the moisture. It's really nice. And you can also test to see if there's any paint still left in your brush that way on here, and there's not. So I hope you guys are doing good. I am feeling like there's not much wrong right now. There's not much wrong right now. And, you know, there might be some truth in that. But I think it's also, you know, in my head. So, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? I think I'm going to draw a peace sign on here. I thought about changing the O to a peace sign. And then my other thought was to kind of do a peace sign over the I for the circle. And maybe double up here and put one here, like where it's kind of connected to the older hippie chick, so it looks like a chain or something. Or I could just go here and make a couple different sizes. Decisions. And what color are they going to be? Good Christ, Heather. Alright. I think they're going to be hot pink. No. This is incredibly boring. If you're watching this, I really need you to leave a comment and tell me why. I really have no idea what I was going to do when I started this, so I'm just thinking about it. What time is it? 7:30? I'm going to be casting until about 8:15, I think, so we'll see how far we get. I want to go light to dark, so my problem is if I make a choice and I change my mind, that could be a problem. I think the background's gonna be pink, so we'll do this. Pretty hot here today. Hope everybody's staying cool. I don't know, that looks like a Mercedes symbol. Oh well. That's what a peace sign looks like, right? Deep breathing keeps me so calm. You know, when I went to have my surgery, they were like, I was so calm that they almost didn't do the surgery on me. For real, for real. They're like, it was dangerously low, my blood pressure. Probably should have got clean water for that, but feeling pretty lazy right now. I had some Hindu Kush before I started this. If you're wondering why I'm thoroughly distractible. I'm so excited about my walking sticks. Like, seriously excited. I think I'm doing this wrong. Is that not the peace sign? I should really check. This is embarrassing. It doesn't look right. Hey, Susie. How you doing? Happy Mother's Day. I'm just, looking something up. I knew it. Alright. Well, I can fix that. Hi, Sophia. How are you today? Happy Mother's Day to you, too. Are you doing anything special? Yeah, I'm not doing anything either. You're looking at it. I'm gonna go for a walk in about 45 minutes or so. So I'll just be streaming for the next half hour, 45 minutes. I'm glad you could stop by. I've been all by myself, so it's great to see a friendly face. Except I have all these YouTube notifications, and I can't see the chat now. Let me see if I can... Can you see what's going on here? Older hippie chick asked me to make this picture of her a while ago, and I drew it about a month or so ago, and I just never painted it, so I thought I was bored. Well, I knew I was bored today, and I thought I would do it. Kind of fudged it there a little bit. Oh well. Can't be perfect all the time. Thanks for stopping by. I gotta pick this up off the table. How's Mother's Day treating you? This will probably be a lot easier with a smaller brush, but this brush is my favorite. And I'm more comfortable with it. I'd rather take more time with it than a really small brush. Well, I hope all the moms out there are having a good one. I hope your kids are treating you right. And if you haven't called your mom and you can, do it. Because trust me, I would give anything to be able to talk to my mom on the phone today. And every year I think that. And it never gets easier. That's not true, because this year it's easier. But if you have the time or the inclination and a good relationship with your mom, or even a bad relationship, just buck up and call her. It'll take 10 minutes of your day, and you'll feel real good, as Frankie C87 used to say. This is going to be tricky, filling this all in, this background color. Oh, I have the worst acid reflux right now. I have to get a drink. Give me a sec. Alright. I think I have a game plan. Let us do the pink. Lift this up. Sure, I'm grateful I can still see to do this, even if I can't read very well right now. I can see well enough to paint. Because, and I'll be honest, it's kind of a good thing that I can't read much anymore right now, because I've gotten off of Twitter for the most part. I'm not really reading Facebook for the most part. I still post there to keep my family updated about my whereabouts, because I am 3,000 miles from home. But, I don't know. I don't know. It'll always be my home, but so will this place. I've lived here for the same amount of time I lived in Alaska. Off and on, but still. I moved here in '98, and I took a 2-year leave when I went back and went to school in Portland, and then I came back, and I've been back here since 2003, so 15 years right there, and I only lived in Alaska 22, so squirrels are mad. I wonder if you can hear that. Sounds like chortling. Back is killing me today. And I'm sitting on, like, the world's hardest stool. So my ass is not happy. Happy. You know, I think I'm gonna end it there for right now, because I have to go for a walk before dinner. And there's nobody here, so it won't matter. I want to wish everybody a happy, happy day. This is what we ended up with. And that's all I got for you today. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're smiling. And I hope you come back and see how this turns out. Take care of yourselves out there. And be well.